Hello? Hello there? Welcome? It's me. We're back. We're getting it dialed. Okay, I think I did it. Whoa. Whoa-y. It's cooking time. And then the sun is actually out today. It's amazing. Dust, thank you for starting the stream that way. Thank you very much. I had to look again to see how many months because I can't keep track anymore. 53? 53. We're almost at like 5 years. What? How is everyone doing today? Hello, Mora. Welcome in. First time chatter. Cameras, thanks for being first as always. Hope you're doing okay. Yet it is. Happy Sunday to you too, as well as Michael. Mish, how are you doing? Did you have all your yummy, tasty snackies that you've been making this weekend? And yeah, 1 week, chat. 1 week until Christmas, basically. Misha's saying Danish Christmas. We could also say German Christmas too, right? Because you always do Christmas Eve instead? Kind of, Sam? Or not?
Huh?
Oh, you wasn't listening at all. So in Germany, you celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve, right?
Yeah.
Like a lot of European countries will do that, I think. Who's this now as well, as we're just starting out? FCB, thank you. Gifting the sub to Mora63. Someone new added into the kitchen crew. Welcome in, friend, and thank you, FCB, for the 225 gifted subs over these years. What? Okay, I'm still like welcoming everyone in. We're so ready for this stream. This is nuts. Hi, Eric. How are you doing? Titan's not late. Bonk's not late. We got the mod crew here. We are safe. Okay, I don't think I missed anyone now. Other than Chaotic Good Mage. Sorry, I almost said that wrong. Chaotic Good Mage. This is who we raided yesterday. How did your soup dumplings turn out? I didn't stay to the end of your stream, unfortunately. But oh, I haven't had those in years and they're so delicious from what I remember. I smelt that. You guys smelt it. You dealt it. You gave cake to the neighbors. That's the greatest ever. You're a good neighbor, Mish. Samo, Amda gifting a sub too. Did we just set off the hype train again? I mean, gave it to Mr. Jingles. That's like kind of a festive name even. Okay, ready? Level 1, already at 75%. Choo choo! The Lego train. Thanks for the shout out, Bonk. They turned out very well. It was your first time. Those looked like so good. So good. Had the wrappers too thin, but it was delicious regardless. That's what we always say. Sometimes it doesn't like turn out perfect, but as long as you have like edible food at the end of the day, that is what matters most. And if it tastes like pretty good, that is always a good thing too. Okay, friends, we're getting ready. We're having a good morning too so far. What? I can't. Kimmers, thank you for the 500. Thanks to Twitch for the 50 add-on and FCB gifting a sub to another food and drink streamer we just discovered not long ago, and it's been awesome to raid into there on the weekends. So welcome to the kitchen crew, Chaotic Good Mage. This is our lovely community from all over the world, really. We got lots of Americans, lots of Europeans in here with us. And I think even like some South Americans from all over, and Asians. Yep, my favorite thing. Okay, we're doing a quick and easy Sunday today. 1-pan roast pork dinner, why not? We found this really lovely cut of pork loin with the bones in it still. So it's kind of called like a crown roast, I guess. And I think it's just gonna be delicious. We have lots of yummy root veggies to put on the pan to roast with the pork. We will also make an apple and onion confit to go with the pork because apple and onion and pork is so delicious. And I have lots of both of those things to use up. And then hopefully there's like some juices and stuff on the sheet pan that we can make like a quick gravy or something at the end. But I will say, if you cook your meat well enough, you don't always need gravy. If it's nice and juicy and tender, you don't honestly need a sauce, but it is nice to have to like dip your root veggies and stuff in. So we'll see how it goes today. You're from Denmark as well? Welcome in, Mora. Welcome in. I've been watching like from last night and this morning some of my favorite YouTubers. Their name is Kara and Nate, and they're like travelers, and they did 9 days of Christmas, doing 9 different Christmas markets in 9 different European countries, like consecutive days, and they're just doing it all through the train system. And oh my gosh, it's like bringing me back and making me like so excited for Christmas. Wait, you were watching them? They're my favorite, Rach. You just finished? I'm just on episode 2, or like the second part, halfway through, and then I had to get excited and ready for stream, so. Wouldn't it be such a fun trip? And like they've had so many delays with some of the winter storms over there. But that is like all part of the fun, right? Yeah, I love trains so much. That is how I traveled a lot in Europe. I didn't ever take like taxis or anything like that. It was always public transportation. Yeah, it was always so cozy and you feel safe. Just the best. That is something I really want to do. We have a train here that's like a really nice line that like goes through the mountains and then up into BC to the coast, called the Rocky Mountaineer. It's like $2,000 each, but I seriously need that on my bucket list to do one day. Honestly, before like the trains stop going, I don't know. Don't even get started on the Danish trains. The sleeper train, yeah, right? I've done a couple, like I did a crazy one in Thailand, a sleeper train. Now that's an adventure. But yeah, that's exactly what it is, right? It's an adventure. Okay, let's get into our menu for the day. Is it gonna work? It's not looking like it's gonna work. Hello? Stream Elements. Are you here? It's sleeping still. It says, hi, I'm sleeping in today. Let me see, it should be turned on. I do deserve that slap. Okay, I'm gonna try again. Okay, it works, haha. I guess I just needed to get slapped with the pike. 1 pan pork roast. So garlic potatoes, because we got lots of garlic too. We'll like kind of marinate these things because the pork goes in first and then we add the veggies kind of throughout the cooking of it, because it does take a while. And then parsnip and carrots, some of my 2 favorite root vegetables this time of year are apple onion confit, pan gravy, and then I did find like a pretty good recipe. I'll have to click that one again, obviously, too. But I found a really good recipe online that was similar to what we're doing today. Yeah, it's stuck in the sleeper caboose. It's like, that does sound nice. Blood Oak, how are you doing today? And thanks, friends, starting the stream with a hype train first thing. We haven't even done anything. Level 2, 22%. Gotta love all those numbers together. And I even got a new level 1 emote, so thank you very much for that. I love it, it's cute. It like kind of matches our little reindeer emote that I added. Cute. Okay, let's make a prep list and then we'll get into it. So first things first, our pork. We will dress it. So we'll season it up. And then I was on the fence of how I wanted to cook this today, because we can go 2 ways. We can go low and slow to start, and then kind of do like a reverse sear and just brown it up under the broiler at the end. Or we can start a high heat now, get it browned on the outside, and then turn it down to finish it. I don't know which one's gonna be better. I'm thinking Yeah, but then you have to think about the vegetables on the pan. They're not going to brown as much. So this is why we're talking about this part of the stream. Because you do have to think about your timings that you're going to cook everything, because not everything cooks at the same rate. So I'm thinking we'll go a higher heat first and brown it. Oh God, he has a hammer. And then we'll turn it down to like around 300 for at least a little bit. And then when we get the root veggies in, we'll turn it back up to like 350. Sure, why not? He has opinions and a hammer. You better watch out. He's really taking these mod duties seriously.
Okok, how's your Millennium Falcon doing?
Oh yeah.
Because my leave hair isn't doing so well.
Our Lego builders. Praise the Kewpie gods. Okay, so our pork, we'll dress it. We will, let's say, sear it since we're doing high heat first. And that will be like a 450 Fahrenheit temperature, nice and high. And then we will roast it, let's say. I'll turn it down to 300 F. He is currently, if you guys can hear the hammering, my bag got wrecked at work one day when I went up to site. It looks literally like either someone like just took an axe or it fell off of the luggage bin and they accidentally ran it over with the skid steer. But anyways, we're trying to save my Osprey bag. We already got it replaced, which is why you buy Osprey. Not sure if there's any travelers in here. But they have a lifetime warranty, so if anything happens to your bag, they just send you a brand new one for free. Yeah, it's literally the band hammer, so watch out. He's like threatening you guys first thing. But yeah, he's just trying to save it because where they squished my bag, it's like a metal frame. I think it's aluminum. The wheel doesn't work anymore. And all of the like roads at site is all gravel, so it's so hard to like drag.
Like, for me to have to bang that shit out, that was...
Did you get it, though?
Not yet.
Holy.
But that... They fucked that up.
Yeah, they really messed it up. No one wants to take the blame either, right? Okay, keep going here. So our pork, dress, sear, and roast it. And then we have our potatoes. Yummy. We'll get some garlic on the potatoes. We have our carrot and parsnip. The parsnips kind of felt a little dry, so I didn't get a lot of them this week. I don't like spongy root vegetables. It sucks. It does suck. At least I got like a replacement for free, and I think I will be able to get a little bit of money from work. For mental reasons. It's more of a mental thing. Wait, FCB was the first person who gifted you a sub here, Blood Oak? And ever since then, you just been part of the crew. That's actually adorable. Thank you for sharing those things. Okay, pork, potatoes, carrot, parsnip, and then our confit, which also takes long. So we'll probably do the confit right after the pork goes in the oven. Which is, anyone know what confit means in chat? I believe we've done this before on stream, this method, whether it was with like meat or something else or garlic. But what confit means is to cook in fat, and you do want to do that at a lower temperature, and it gets like really nice and tender and kind of like saucy if you do it with vegetables. And I think it'll just be really delicious with the pork and everything today. It gets kind of saucy. Yeah, a slow roast and bake in good fat. Cooking stuff in duck fat, yeah, to even take it a bit further, yeah, duck confit, if you've ever had that, life-changing. The best way to try duck, if you've never had it, is to definitely have it confit first. Yeah, garlic confit is so good too, to just like keep a jar in your fridge. I know Bonk often talks about like taking that roasted garlic clove and spreading it on a toasted piece of baguette or bread. Yes, please. So our apple and onion confit. Hello. My gosh, the wheel works. We saved it. You actually got it. Sweet. Holy! Samo, you have to come say hi to Eric. Hello!
Eric?
And Escanor!
Escanor!
That's his crazy dog. That's just the greatest ever.
Hi, Eric.
Hi, friends.
So, I don't cook anymore, and Caitlin doesn't go to work anymore. I drive a water truck.
The wheel on the bed goes round and round. A little bit of force never hurt anyone. We are really chilling today. Cookie, thank you very much for the tier 2 resub. 55 months in a row with us. He says, safe travels to you, Samo. What does Samo say? He's gonna show you guys the rollie. Okay, show him the bag.
Okay.
Okay?
You all keep her safe while I'm gone. So I only ask. Shit happens in chat, fuck that shit out.
Get him, chat. Should try tallow for confit, the deep beef flavor. You're sick and I love it. I would have or try tallow if I had it around. But we got it.
So, it's a little smushed in
Yeah,
here.
you can see where it was like literally bent in like this.
So this is pretty much straight again. Still got a little
We
bit
did
there.
it. It's even got a high road chassis and they still effed it up. But that's seriously one of my favorite bags I've ever used. Yeah, you will do it, Mish. Thank you. You got him. Okay, back to business. What else is on our menu? I think I got everything. Oh, just our pan gravy all right on there. Hopefully there's yummy juices. But like I said, it's not needed. That's why I made the confit to go on this side. Bonk the Rocket Man. Let's get this pork out. Let's get porco out. Lots of travel bags get thrown away, but spare parts are usually available. Yeah, what the company said to us is if we were in America, we could have sent the bag back to them and they would have fixed it up properly. But since we're in Canada, they don't ship the bags back to get fixed. They just send you a brand new one and then you can do whatever you want with the old one, right? So yeah, I'm glad we tried to fix it. And now we have literally 2 bags for the price of 1. Okay. Or we have like a backup brand new one, right? If you don't want to use the other one. Come to me, porking roast. Let's take Samo's breakfast out so he eats it, chat. Also, I just want to show you because these were sitting on top of the pork. These are the lamb chops that we got on sale this week. They were $8 off a pack. And so then we got 2. This is one of Samo's like last treat meals before he goes back up to the Arctic. And then we also have this beautiful thing. This is our pork rack roast that we are going to cook today. So it's a pork loin that just has the bones on the back side of it, and then they kind of like Frenched them. That's not the cleanest Frenching, let me tell you that. But they are French to some point. So we're gonna take this out, we'll put it on a prepared sheet pan and we'll dress it up. I think we'll rub it with like some Dijon mustard and for sure salt and pepper. Maybe I'll just even use my pork rub, let's see. Haha, the slap no worky. It like cut Mish off. Says that's enough for today, Mish. Had about enough. Okay, so first things first, let's get a sheet pan. And we're gonna foil it, but we don't have to parchment it, I don't think. Oh, maybe we will, just in case the veggies try to stick later. Sure.
There, I fixed the old bag.
Good work. Get the foil and the parchment. And then we're gonna need like a half size rack to just pop the pork on top of for when it roasts so that the air can flow over top and also underneath. Hey. Hey, you. You have to come and get this. There's no lunch unless breakfast is gone.
Yes,
That's the rule.
Yes, ma'am.
What are we roasting? A pork loin roast. It says pork loin center French rack. You'll be able to see it more clearly once I get it out of this bag.
You're my pork loin center French rack.
But yeah, it was 20 bucks. And then I think it was like $6 off or something. It was like so inexpensive. I was like, I need this in my life. You heard that, Bonk? Mish! Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get that rack. Wayne, I think you gotta sell the chair after. Chat, I gave Sam too many beans. It's really a problem. When you feed your husband too many beans, so this is what I was gonna use. And that way when we go to put all the root veggies on, I think we'll just put the pork on this side to start. And then you have like half of the rest of the tray to fill up with everything else. Okay, I'll leave this here to open it. And then I'll try and like keep all the porky juices in the bag. You just turn the fan on high. Ice Manatiro, hello from Spain, hello from Canada. It does look like a pretty good pork, I will say.
Yeah. I was just gonna walk around there.
I'm scared. Yeah, Cookie, 2 days later, we're still affected by the beans. Help! I don't know what is with Stream Elements today. Most days, let's be honest. Okay, there you go. Keep all the weird juices and stuff inside. It's acting. It's acting up. This is like, if I was like, okay, chef, I Frenched the pork roast, I'm pretty sure I'd be fired. That's the worst Frenching job I've ever seen. But anyways, Eric knows what I'm talking about. But yeah, this is what it is. So we got the nice just pork loin, which is actually like not fatty at all. It's a very lean cut, as you can see. So that's very important that we picked one with a nice fat cap so that keeps it moistened while it roasts. And then this side is really good because it has a little bit more dark meat, as you can see, and a little bit more fat. And if we look on this side, you can see how it like kind of changes halfway as it goes along. So this is leaner, and then that's a bit more fatty and flavorful. But both sides are good. Like if you could take a slice off of each side when you go to eat it would be something smart to do. It's gonna be for dinner, yep. But yeah, that is such a bad Frenching job. We should just see like clear bone. We shouldn't see any meat on here, but I'm not gonna fool around with that. Maybe if I was like cooking this to present for a dinner party, I would make it a little bit more clean. Because honestly, when this goes to roast, it's really gonna look like gross and messy. You literally time stream elements out. So yeah, that's that. I'm just gonna wash my hands really quick and then we'll get some Dijon mustard on there first so we can help the seasoning stick on. Eric, may I ask how you guys are doing? Are you still at the winery? Okay, now that we got that out, I'll turn the oven on. So it'll take a little bit to heat up to our searing temperature. 450 Fahrenheit. This is the stuff. You could also use, like, if you wanted barbecue sauce or hot sauce. Just something that is gonna help the salt and pepper and any other seasoning stick on. Yeah, what happens if we ban stream elements? Yeah, we got a little bit of extra meat, but when you also pay for meat by weight, to me that's very wasteful because you're paying for all that waste, and that's how they are able to bump up the weight of it without actually giving you much usable meat. It will render flavor for the veggies, that's true. Yeah, all that fat's gonna go on the pan, which is also another good reason to do a one-pan roast dinner. You could also do it with chicken. It'll be a lot quicker than this very large piece of meat. Decided to stick around at the winery, signing a year-round contract with 2 months off. Sweet! That actually sounds amazing. I'm very happy for you. And glad it all worked out, honestly. Guys, we used to work with Sam at another kitchen job once upon a time in all of our lives. And since then we've all left that spot. And we're all doing good. Okay, that's good enough for me. I'm gonna wash my hands again. Yeah, it is so much easier getting a salary, that's true. As far as like budgeting goes, it's like, okay, I make this much all the time. This is what we can spend. Don't live beyond your means. Samo, just a pork rub on this, I was thinking? Yeah. Okay, chat, we're getting pork rub on this. We make it ourselves. We'll go over what it is when I return. I think it's this one. It's hard to see in the dark. So very similar to the chicken rub as well. What? You got a new PC? Sweet! And yeah, Sam used to stream as well. So this is our pork rub. It is equal parts salt and pepper. I'm just gonna wipe this off because it looks a bit messy. And then as far as the flavorings for the pork rub go, I go granulated garlic, coriander, and a little bit of paprika. So garlic, coriander, paprika with pork. And this is good on loin, ribs, shoulder, pork tenderloin. I don't know, any other porky bits. We'll just give this a nice layer on the top. Because whenever we have a big piece of meat like this, it's hard to season through the center of it, right? So that's why we make a nice good crust. But we could always add more salt later when it comes out of the oven if you feel like it needs it when you're slicing it. That's allowed. Season a little bit down there. Okay. Be a little bit more up here too. That looks yummy. Also smells really good. It's so garlicky. Hi, Annie. Welcome in. We're modded up today. Pot roast? It's a pork loin roast with the bone in still. Greek, welcome. We're modded to the max. So I'm just gonna let the oven keep preheating for this, and then the rub will keep soaking into the mustard and make a proper crust before we sear it. So one hard part of the stream is already complete. I love how we're so modded. Maybe we scared stream elements away. There's so many mods. Is this where the rub meets the road? Yes. One could say. Okay, next up, our apple onion confit. Obviously, we need two things for that. And I do have some thyme and rosemary that we can put in there. I'm gonna use up a bunch of apples for this. Yeah, Stream Elements is being bad. Cookie already timed it out and it didn't help. Don't put the food on the road? Why not? Ooh. Okay, I'm getting my onions. You guys are being crazy today. What's everyone getting up to today? I think we're gonna go do some gallivanting after stream still, Sambo?
Oh, yeah.
Gallivanting. Let's do 2 onions to use them up because they're gonna cook down. Yeah, what's new, Annie? Typical.
You got it.
You got what, sorry?
There's more of an end of day today because it's Sunday, everything closes at 6, so
That is true.
it's all time it goes.
We gotta go, go, go.
If we can, we can. If we can't, we can't.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, it's not like it's a rush.
But we can do it tomorrow.
You're trying to make foods right now? What are you making, Greek? And yeah, it's recovery day. Sunday, it's a day of rest. I think I'm gonna... How should I bake this? My one pan is too small, I feel. And then is this other one too large? I don't know. I don't think so. I think we'll be okay. One little layer. So we're going to cut all this stuff like around 1 inch cube size. Pop it in the pan. Put a bunch of olive oil in there. Basically so it's covered. And then we'll pop that in the oven once it's turned down after the pork is seared. And that'll probably go like all stream. Got your dad's wife a jigsaw present, or sorry, a jigsaw puzzle for a present. She loves those. Ooh. What's like the print on it, let's say? Those are fun. You got some storms coming in, Cookie? Been watching The Gilded Age. Is it good? Oh, I was really sad this morning. I saw someone smashed the new bakery window. Remember when we went in there like not too long ago, chat? And tried some baked goods from the bakery across the street? Yeah, Wayne heard the people last night throw the, whatever it was, a rock or a brick into the window. And then he hears them and they're like, that's all that's in there? And so then this morning, the like people that obviously work there and own it have been dealing with all of that. It's so ridiculous. I don't know why people do it, Kimmers, is because they're just like really struggling. They're not all there. They're probably on a substance that is not helpful for them. And yeah, those things happen, unfortunately. Bailey girl, homemade chicken fricotte? I don't know what that is, but it does sound good. Nice, yeah, it is. You're making your little bullet journal up for 2024. Yeah, I'm gonna be working on that stuff coming up. I got one more video to watch before I start doing my end of year reflecting. Cool, Cookie, that does sound interesting. Sounds like something I could possibly watch. Okay, so, do we have the root end here? I'm just gonna trim the root end out of this onion first, so it never cooks down. Oh, there's a little bit on this one too. I just angle my knife and trim it out like that, rather than trying to cut it out after. All right. Then I'm just gonna go like 2 cuts across like that. And then we'll make our 1-inch pieces the other way. Hi, Scooter, how are you doing? It's an Acadian version of chicken soup with chicken broth, onions, summer savory potatoes, chickens, and carrots. I would eat that for sure. It sounds delicious. Okay. And as far as like timing for this pork to roast, I was thinking about the 3-hour mark. It's still gotta be a quick and easy Sunday. Like I said, we'll see how it goes.
Probably 2 hours.
2 hours only?
Yeah.
Well, perfect then.
Yeah, that won't take long at all.
I'm just grabbing a bench scraper because it's easy to lift the stuff off of the board. No? Boys are on the lookout for the pigeons. And you would much rather do laundry than grading? There probably is a point where it's like, this is literally my entire life. And we think we have it hard just doing laundry and dishes. We don't even know. Okay, that's that so far. Let's chop up our apples next. So how hot is this oven right now? It's getting pretty warm. I think it's almost there. Stream elements, you can't even slap with it. Okay, this apple is like old. It's very old and wrinkly. That's why I'm using it for this today. Because it needs to be cooked, not eaten fresh. So the average on the last AP Physics test before the shift was 55. Oh no. They're really struggling this year, Annie. What's happening? I mean, that would be like my average for sure, just being honest. Weakest class you've ever taught. Whoa. That's what you were gonna say, Scooter? Hey, just being honest. We all have things we're good at and not so good at. Don't know unless you try it. In over 20 years of teaching, right? Yeah, usually we're like really proud of your classes and like how good they're doing, but this year seems so different. I gotta cut this core out. I cut it too close. Organize these up. Almost like similar to how we cut it for the crumble yesterday. Oh, that is right too. Yeah, you switched schools. Oh, I should trim that out. A decline in writing skills when you switch schools. That's so interesting. Whoa, that was scary. Okay. You used to get like an extra period to do the labs as well, which doesn't exist anymore. So it's like more challenging almost for them. There's nothing worse than like trying to rush through everything. That doesn't seem very conducive to proper learning. So we used a mix of tart and also sweet apples today, same with how we made our apple crumble yesterday. And then we have our onions. We'll get a little bit of thyme and rosemary in there. Maybe a very small sprinkle of salt. Don't think I'm gonna put any pepper. Nice. Yeah, right, Scooter? No one can really excel when people are being rushed through things. What the heck? And that sucks, unfortunately, for like that younger generation. Kind of out of their hands. So I'm gonna keep this bench scraper because we can use it for our root veggies later. Just gonna give a little wipe on the board quickly. Hello, Simo Slani. Happy time zone to you too. That looks good already. What? Rosemary. Rosemarin. Because that's good with these things and it's also good with pork. Not too much though. Easy on the rosemarin. Train ride and toast time. I'm intrigued. This sounds fun. Samo?
I like a train ride and a toast.
Samo likes toast.
Hey, looks like the apple pile from yesterday.
Right? Hello, we're making an apple onion crumble today.
Wow.
So the daily sub goal says 5 out of 10, but Stream Elements didn't update anything. Did someone donate?
Yep.
We had a bunch of gifted subbies. Wait. We had 1, 2 from FCB. How is it at 5? We don't ask these questions today, I suppose. Not today, chat. Not today. It borked, it died. I thought I was bad at math. Now you really know the truth. Yeah, right? Yet it is like my crazy noodle brain trying to retain stuff in school. Man, I was not very good at school. Good thing I played sports half the time. And like, it sucks not being good at school when you're like trying to do well too. It's like, what is the point of this? Cookie, thank you very much for the 1,000 biddies, and Twitch added 100 to it. Whoa. We are at 52% of the way through our solar fund. Annie, thank you for the 3. Had to like even it up, right? Okay, put our rosemary. We'll just sprinkle this over because we're just gonna mix this all together in a second. Hi, Crimson. Welcome in. Let's pick the time. And actually, I think I'm gonna pop that pork in really quick and get it searing. So this is how it looks. I think can I sneaky get it to the middle of the pan just while we do this? Yes. So that's our pork rack roast. Going into sear. I'll set maybe a 10-minute timer. And we'll check it at that point. You know who likes to do sheet pan dinners? Who? Ree Drummond, the Pioneer Woman. She must be from like a Food Network show. I don't think I've ever watched that. I don't watch cable TV at all. Winnie the Pooh likes sheet pan dinners. Thanks, Fortitude. And a blogger. Nice. There's like so many food bloggers. I honestly can't keep track. She's been a food blogger for a long time, Scoots. And has a magazine even. So quite established, we can say. I'm doing good, Fortitude. How you been? It's great to see you. And hi, Kat. Welcome. How's you and the fam today? That looks good. We'll give that a little chopperoo. She has a nice mercantile. Is that like a little, like, online shop or something? Or I know sometimes these, like, bloggers will, like, sell different kitchenwares and stuff. Your mom has a Pioneer Woman Instapot? Really? Imagine having an Instapot branded after you. That's when you know you made it, chat. Hello, this is the Cook with Kate Instapot. Yum, look at this. Let's go get some olive oil. I'm just washing my knife off. Okay. Restaurant, bakery, and store in Oklahoma is like her little mercantile shop. Is that where she's from? Doing all right, Katniss? Can't tell if you're getting the same sickness that the doctor you work for had? No! No! Have a bunch of tea. Honey lemon ginger tea. Pioneer Woman, is that the Walmart brand? There we go. Maybe I can find that here too. When is the last time I've been in a Walmart? It's been a bit. Yeah, 7 weeks ago. You're drinking the one from your advent calendar? Yum. What was the flavor today? So this is our oil. Extra virgin olive oil. Need like quite a bit for this. Might even be the whole jug. We'll see. Let's see how that goes. We can always add more later. A peach ginger tea? Yes, please. Yeah, a little EVOO, if you will. I just drank all my water already. Everyone, get a beverage. Her and her husband live on a beef cattle ranch. Now that's the life. Crimson, you remind me of one of my coworkers when you say peaches like that. Whenever he gets stressed, he sings that song. You're getting your dad some Evolution flavored balsamic vinegar? Which one? That's so funny that you have access to that. Because we have it here too. You actually order it direct from Canada? Well, there we go. Okay. This is like pretty swimming in oil. I'm good with how this is. Press it out into one nice layer. And we'll see how that cooks down nice and slow. Cookie, you bought yourself a treat today? A bottle of traditional balsamic vinegar, 25 years age, the real deal. Dude, it's gonna be like syrup when you pour it. Get ready. A little goes a long way, but oh my god. Those like syrupy balsamics with oil for bread dipping. Chug it. I should try the Evolution stuff. Oh, trust me, I have. Oh, the restaurant that I met Sam at, there was an Evolution literally beside it. So yeah, we had a discount there and everything. Oh, cookie. Yeah, if you want, Annie, you can link the site in chat. Not all Canadians have tried it. What we got in the pan? Apple, onion. We got apple, onion, thyme, rosemary, olive oil, and I'm just gonna do a little bit of salt sprinkle. Evolution, yeah, John knows what it is. Probably, if he's popping a question mark in here. And you're right, Bog. Traditionally, balsamic vinegar is supposed to be that thick consistency. If it's made right. Just a little sprinkle of salt. We don't have to go too crazy. I do like when there's good sweetness from this. Hello? The jaw effect? Thank you for the Prime Gaming sub, friend. 7 months in a row. We're on our way to a Twitch food, baby. Welcome. You don't know Evolution? Oh, you should definitely click on that link then if you can. Okay, so we're not putting this in just yet because the oven temperature is too high. We want more of like a 300-degree Fahrenheit temperature, not a 450. So you can just put this to the side for now, and then in a couple minutes when we check the pork and it's browned, then we'll turn the oven down. Canada, eh? Thanks for the follow. Very fitting. Just a couple Canucks here in chat today. Okay, let's see this list. 100% cooked grape is a traditional balsamic vinegar. Other balsamics are mixed with normal vinegar with different percentages. It's true. You're right. Reported for generalizing Canadians. U.S. pizza? I like pizza. Yes, yeah, make lobster oil. Okay, pork, dress. We're searing it right now. Apple onion confit, basically complete. Just needs time now. Now let's gather our root vegetables. Leftover spicy pierogi pizza. That is the only pizza I used to eat from Boston Pizza. Legendary. Good choice. There was a couple times that I got it, and it was very spicy. They were not joking. Let's see how our potatoes are. Okay, we got these golden ones to use up. Let's see how these ones are. These ones look really good too, but all of the potatoes are really starting to grow here. What is up with this? I'm gonna have to like go through all these. I might have to make a potato soup or something for myself this week. Okay, Annie. I'm sorry that you have to do all that grading and you can't hang out with us today, but we'll be here if you want to take another little break later. That's always nice to do. Bye. And thank you for everything. Sam will say thank you for the biddies from yesterday too.
Thank you for the biddies.
Thank you. Don't work too hard. Okay, my 10-minute timer is going off for the pork. Let's see. It's smelling good. There's smells happening. I mean, that's kind of how you know, first off. Not really browning too much yet. So I think I might actually move one of these oven racks around so I can pop it up closer. And then I'll do the apple onion confit on the bottom. Please, smoke detector, don't go off. Please. For 2 seconds. Okay, it didn't look any different than when we put it in, so that's why I didn't show you it. We got parsnips. Carrots. Remember, we're doing garlicky potatoes. Need a whole head of garlic. Is there a fan in the range hood? Yes, there is, but it really doesn't work that good. Hello, Akumu. Oh no. Oh, it's just dirt. I thought it was mold. Stream Elements is going in the corner for the rest of the day. Rest of the day. They're fired. We're using up so many things. I love this feeling. Some other root veggies that you could choose for this. Turnip, radish, beets. I already got parsnip. Rutabaga. Well, you're either here or you're not. Now you know how Sam feels when he's not paying attention. I'm gonna time him out. Akumu? I thought that's how you say it, aka Akumusic? Akumusic? I don't know. Oh, I thought my veggie peeler was in here, but it is not, alas. Reason, go sit in the corner. You can put a reason for the timeout and it'll say it in chat. Reason, because you're being bad. They're being bad. Okay, let's work on the potatoes first. We'll do these after. The potatoes are gonna get mixed with garlic and stuff. Little marinade action. And then we'll do the carrot and parsnip just a little different. First I gotta pick all these eyes off. This is nuts. Even the brand new ones have them. What did they do to the potatoes? An eye for an eye, literally. Okay, now I'm gonna try and keep the skin on as much as possible because I don't think this is dirty. Sometimes they just get this little bit of blemish. But we will trim off, peel off anything that looks kind of browned because I find that those bits honestly taste moldy. And that is the worst flavor in your mouth when you're eating food. So just trim them up. And then we'll dice them up so that they don't take too long to roast and finish in the oven. These little marks are just from when they get harvested. From like, I don't know if they're getting harvested with a machine or if it's with a hand. You just like use a shovel or a pitchfork. So that's why sometimes potatoes have those little nicks in them. Also maybe from like the factory when they're getting sorted. They're just trying to see the truth. Do they want to though? I don't know if they want to. Yeah, maybe the taters aren't as fresh as I thought. It happens. Those sneaky grocery stores. Okay, that looks good. Let's keep this though, because we need it for the carrot and parsnip. Red potatoes would be yummy too to use and leave the skin on. I don't like russet potato though for this. I don't think that would be very good. That's probably good, the slightly squishy taters, because there's more moisture out of them, so it'll make a fluffier gnocchi. Okay, we'll cut this in half. And then, yeah, I think in half again. Just make nice little cubes. I always try and keep everything bite-sized. Like that. And then we'll make sure that we cut the parsnip and carrot to a similar size as well. Has anyone ever made a meal like this before? One pan roast dinner. They're pretty awesome for the weekdays, which is why I thought it'd be nice to make this on a Sunday. Inspire you guys for your work week. And yeah, right? Yukon Gold potatoes. I think my favorite. They're really versatile. You like one-pan dinners? Me too, Katniss. I always forget how easy they are. Friday evening, you went to a Christmas party for your local Special Olympics? Was it fun? Did you get snacks there? One more. We'll cut this into 3 since it's so wide. Okay, that's the pork timer again going off. Hi, Ninja Man. I'm good. How are you? Welcome to the stream today. It's like just starting to get sizzly. We'll keep it going. We are only at the 15-minute mark anyway. Sometimes the searing part takes like half an hour. So I'm gonna set another 10 and then probably after that we'll turn down the oven. They made you guys chilly, there was music and dancing and lots of people. That sounds like a perfect Christmas party then. Okay, next up, our garlic. I'm actually really impressed that we are able to use almost that entire big bag of garlic heads before it even went bad. All of the garlic, Eric. We got 2 Erics in here now. Okay, that should be good. Should be good. What? They raffled off the centerpieces at the tables? I've been to a party that did that before too. Cool. I used to love going to my dad's work Christmas parties because they always did like legendary things for all the kids. You did a garlic apocalypse sauce this year? It's very interesting. What is interesting about it? And then what peppers did you use? These garlic cloves are huge. I'm gonna use my garlic press because I do want it more minced just to mix in nicely to the potato pieces. It's smelling roasty. There was even a few people who got dressed up. You gotta. It's Christmas time. Loaded with fermented garlic and black garlic, fermented chocolate apocalypse chilies. Dude, that sounds really good. You know what that would be really good with? Dumplings. Why do I want to dip dumplings into there? It really sounds good, right, guys? Put a little bit of that in a vat of sesame oil. Oh my gosh. It's the hottest garlic punch ever. So the name doesn't lie then. At least you're not false advertising. Right? It's always a good time for dumplings. Do you have a rice cooker, Eric? That's how you make black garlic. Apparently it's not that difficult. From what I've heard. Don't quote me because I've never done it myself. But apparently. We're really making a garlicky mess here, but it is for good measure. It's easy, yeah, it just takes a long time, right? It's one of those processes. A labor of love. Black garlic is fermented garlic crimson. It's not actually a variety of garlic that's grown. And yeah, it slowly turns black as it's fermented over time. And with that, obviously, the flavor gets more concentrated. Can I even fit this in here? It's so big. So much garlic. Let's go. Okay, that's the last press for me. Yes, this is why you never skip hand day. Give that a rinse-a-roo. Okay, next up. Yeah, good thing we kept that little bit of olive oil. I'm gonna go get this other bottle of oil. I have two. We'll do a mixture. Anti-vampire plant. Accurate. No vampires here. Try baby golds. Quarter them, do the same thing, roast until crispy on the outside. Yes, baby potatoes are delicious. Oh, season it with Suzy Q's. Should I do that today, Bonk? Just extra, extra, extra garlic flavor. I'm gonna do this with just the plain oil, and then the olive oil I'll keep for the carrots. Suzy Q. I'm gonna do it today. That sounds so good. Salt, garlic, parsley. It's happening. Like we already said, never too much garlic. Never too much. It's gonna like marinate together and get so happy. Oh no. We do have to go to America, I think, next year. Because look, there's only half of the thing of Suzy Q's left. Oh no. It's more fun to go to America though. A liberal seasoning. Potatoes can really take it. And then we'll mix that up. I'm just gonna use my hands, and then we're just gonna put that to the side to kind of marinate together. There's so much garlic it won't even like mix in. That's when you know it's the perfect amount. Yeah, Bonk, save us. We only got half of the Suzy Q's left. You want it nicely coated in the oil. There's probably gonna be some fat that renders off of the pork on the pan. So like we could always add more oil later, but I think this is good enough for now. That looks yummy. Half of the seasoning that Bonk brought to me, Greek, from California. Okay, pork. I got 1 minute left. I think we're gonna turn down the oven now. Back at TwitchCon 2022? Yeah, it was last year, wasn't it? It wasn't 2021. I'm turning the oven down. Just as it gets to temp, it's like, oh God, why'd you do this to me? Nice. There's sizzle sounds and there's fats on the pan. We got some searing action. That's all we really need. So now we're gonna pop it back in. I'm gonna move it over if I can to make room for the root veggies. Just careful because everything is hot. And then we're popping our confit in too. Which will probably be less of a confit, more of a roast. But let's see. This is the other one. And now I think I'm gonna set a 1 hour timer? A 1 hour timer. Maybe actually 45 sounds good. Don't ask me why. We'll check that stuff in 45 minutes, and then maybe at that point we can put this in. Actually, maybe I'm gonna even do shorter timer, chat. I'm going 30. Feel more comfortable with that one. In 30 minutes, we will check the pork and the apples and the onions. Let's come back over. We'll keep prepping up our carrot and parsnip. Someone you follow on TikTok who's originally German in America living with their girlfriend. They're showcasing differences between America and Germany. A lot of American appliances are bigger than German, and apartment doors in Germany lock automatically when they close, like hotel rooms. Yeah, that's so interesting, hey? See the difference of the countries? There's a lot of differences, and you won't really know that until you actually go over to those countries. Obviously, you learn a little bit by watching other people online, but it's a pretty cool experience. Maybe these parsnips are nicer than I thought. They look really pristine. Who in chat has had parsnips before? I find it's like such a hit or miss vegetable. It's always so funny when we make them up at camp. I would say like maybe 80% of people really do like the parsnips and get excited, and then there's like 20% that's just like gross, hated. You don't care too much for them though, Bonk? I find they're the best with like butter and brown sugar or maple syrup. They need like a little bit of caramelization.
I'll get the wedges.
You've never had a parsnip, Eric? Okay, so obviously it looks like a white carrot, and we know it's a root vegetable. Say the flavor is like earthy, floral, less kind of sweet carrot. You don't know what to do with it. Yet the best way to make it is to roast it with butter and brown sugar and salt and pepper. They really get good when they caramelize. And yeah, if you feel like they might be too weird to like serve to your guests or your family, always easy to mix them in with carrots, like what I'm doing today. You've never had them, so you just associate parsnips with Mario. That's actually really surprising. I thought more people would have had these. Are they not popular in America then?
Mario?
I don't know. I'm just reading what they're saying. Are there parsnips in Mario?
Those are turnips.
Yeah, parsnip is different than turnip even. I love all of us. Those are daikons. Daikon's even different. That's a radish. We got radish, turnip, and parsnips. 3 different things. This is wild, I tell you. Dusty, you're not sure if you've ever had parsnips? I think we are gonna... maybe butter and maple syrup these, or brown sugar them. Probably brown sugar, because it's cheaper. It's cheaper.
You're gonna have to go to the grocery store to have a chat on the groceries. They are?
Yeah. You're right, Greek. Turnip is different than rutabaga. I really love rutabaga with, like, prime rib. Rutabaga and cream sauce. And then we also have, like, kohlrabi is a crazy root as well. Crazy root. Okay, we're gonna cut this in half so it's easier for processing. Same with these. They're so small, those little carrot nubs. I think this is for Samo snacking.
Nice.
Yeah. They would have been too small to even try and roast up. Okay, so we're gonna have fun cutting these. We are gonna do... wait, what is this cut called again? How we always cut the carrot and the parsnip. It is on the bias, but I forget what the proper term is for it. Where you just kind of like cut it and then roll it. Oblique, that's the one. I always forget. And then you get these cool shapes. And I find they roast up so nice when you cut root veggies in this way. Because there's like so many different surfaces for caramelization. It's kind of dry, but I think that'll be okay. Rutabaga, is it tough to work with because of its tough exterior? You always just have to peel it. It's not too hard to peel. And then we can cut the parsnip and the carrot the same size because they do cook at the same rate. So that's handy. And once again, we're just keeping it all bite-sized, very similar to the potatoes. So it can all get cooked together. That's a cute emote. And then if you get to like this point, well, obviously it's not round anymore, so you can just go like that. This parsnip is a little bit dry. No, it's not the freshest one that they had in the store. I'm glad I didn't buy a lot of it. But we'll make sure we dress it really well with the butter so that it doesn't dry out further when we go to roast it. That's a funny looking carrot, Torino says.
So Donna used more butter than I do.
Donna used more butter than you did?
Yeah.
Holy. And like I thought I used a lot of butter.
Yeah, so like...
But they weren't ordering prefab anymore, so you had no choice. You had to use butter. Right?
I was still getting prefab.
You were allowed still. Oh. I quit. Oh yeah, I did.
8 cases in 5 days.
8 cases of butter in 5 days? Did she burn it and throw it out? What's going on there? I'm scared. Yeah. Yes. You've never eaten a parsnip? You can eat them raw too. It's just a little bit of a strong flavor. I like it cooked more. But you can eat it raw. You're not missing much. Don't talk about parsnips like that. That's not nice. Okay, we got the butter. I just gotta get it melted in a little container. Then we'll pour it over and get this dressed. I even have some dried dill. So these are gonna turn into what is known as, well, we never did it with parsnips, we always kept it separate, but we would call these the carrots up at camp, and that's exactly how I'd write it on the menu board, because we'd make these every Sunday for Sunday roast, and people got obsessed with them. Maple dill and butter roasted carrots. It's such a simple thing, but the way that it turns out is just like almost addicting with like the sweet and salty flavors. So yeah, we'd always make the carrots. So every time people would come up for dinner on Sunday, they'd be like, "Are those the carrots?" And I'd be like, "Yes, they are the carrots." Or if there was somebody new up at camp that just came in that week that never been there before, they're like, "What are the carrots?" Like so sus about it. And it's like, just try them and then you'll see. Dill. Butter melting container. Brown sugar is the cheap option. If you wanted to spend a bit more, you could use maple syrup. I used maple syrup at work because it wasn't coming out of my pocket. Are you laughing at me? What's wrong with that? He thinks it's hilarious. I need a little bit more butter. It's always better to have extra than not enough. Roger's Sugar is on strike? What? They've been on strike a while? So, are you serious, Greek? There's no brown sugar in Vancouver. So you just bought normal sugar, maple syrup, and molasses? What is going on in Canada? So these are the things that happen, chat, that really like make you wonder about the food system and how much control they have over it, right? When one company goes on strike, or just the workers of that company even, and it affects the entire country, maybe we should make a change. Let's do 30 seconds and then see if it's melted. Oh gosh, not 3 minutes. That would be a butter bomb. Got some pepper. I'll get some salt. Yeah. Well, well, well. If it isn't the consequences of your capitalist actions. Chat, this is what Sam just says. I wonder, if you microwave butter long enough, will it catch on fire? Well, there's really only one way to find out. We'll go with a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. That looks right. You're not ready to try it, Cookie? Come on. Yeah, we would actually be buying a new microwave and probably have to find a new place to live. We'd be moving the stream location again. Again.
Do it at work.
Good sprinkle of salt. I love how that's the default. Is like you don't want to try something at home, so you'll try it at work instead, as if there's no consequences there. I didn't know what was happening. Get your dill in. It's even better with fresh dill. But 'tis not the season for fresh dill. And then when we pour the butter on, it'll probably harden a bit, and that's okay, chat. We'll mix it all up. I'm just gonna use my hands. It's gonna get glazy, let's say. This is what we call glazed carrots and parsnips.
I'm not actually going to do it anymore. Don't worry.
They always think you're like actually serious. Look at how that just coated everything. So that's how it should look. Like really kind of clumpy like that.
I guarantee you there's already...
Chat, is there already a YouTube video where someone explodes a microwave? I'm sure of it. Don't worry, we don't even have to try. Someone already did it. Cause like how many YouTubes are there of people exploding fried turkeys? Eric, oh yes. Okay, root veggies prepared. Garlicky potatoes, maple butter, dill, carrots, and parsnips. You know how good that's gonna smell when those go in the oven? Okay, little cleanup. Only thing left is to roast those veggies and make a pan gravy. Never forget the one where this dude thought it'd be funny to throw gasoline on a huge wood pile to get it lit. They really don't realize, hey? Like, I remember growing up, we'd go camping a lot. And this one time, well, like, for the holidays, let's say like Canada Day and stuff, people would bring a bunch of pallets out to the lake. So we'd have like a massive fire, just stack up the pallets. Don't pour gasoline on it, it's not needed. Trust me. I've seen it. It got really hot really quick.
Yeah.
It's the fumes of the gas that make it go boomba. Big boomba. That's how you lose all body hair. I have seen Sam almost try to blow himself up once with propane. We were doing a whole pig roast at the brewery once upon a time. We've never used these apparatuses before. Like, think about how large a full-grown pig is. We did 2? We did 2. And so it was like just this like big trough, a big metal trough that you put the whole pig in, and then it's like propane fired from underneath. Well, just trying to light that, yeah, he almost lit his whole self on fire. It was insane. And it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, so you had to start the pig roast early, right? Such a big boomba in the parking lot. I got so mad at him. I was like, now that's a way to start today. And we were having like a parking lot party that day, right? Don't mess around with fire, chat. It's scary. Yeah, it says someone who like loves playing with fire. It's scary. They say firefighters have to have a little love of the fire to go chasing after it for a job. That's fair. I have some family members who are firefighters, and they were actually just dealing with a pretty big house fire like a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, bonk. I've lost some arm and eyebrow hair on occasion when lighting up some of the appliances at Garlic Fest. Yes, yeah. Anyone that like works in a restaurant that has gas burners, you never have any like arm hair left. And if there's like a new person that starts at work and they're just working over the burners the first time, the smell of burnt hair, all service. Okay guys, I'm gonna take a really quick bathroom break at this time. It's a good point to do it. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Hello. I have returned. It is I. I was just thinking while I was in the bathroom, we should chop up some fresh parsley to sprinkle over the potatoes after they're roasted. Wait, what? Wisconsin fish boil? Is that what you're making? Oh no, you're talking about more fire things. Okay. Whitefish, onions, and potatoes boiled in a huge cauldron over a giant fire. They stand back, throw kerosene onto it so that there's a huge plume of flame and the oils in the fish spill off of the top and like kind of light on fire. Oh my gosh, what? Obviously it's like something memorable that you see, right? It's a story that you could tell. That's so cool. I've never gone to a traditional fish boil like that, but that is definitely on the list as well. I can't wait to experience that. Okay, pinch of parsley, and then in 7 minutes, we're checking on things in the oven. Not too long from now. Did a really good job clearing out the fridge this week. Doesn't it sound epic, Greek? You've never eaten it though? Dang. And yeah, all of this smells holy, right? Just follow your nose. You'd find that in no time. Okay, we got this bit of parsley here. Might as well use it up before it goes bad, because some of it's already turning yellow. Discard. And I really like garlic and parsley with potatoes. When in doubt, follow your nose. Yeah, even Homer Simpson knows that. So we might be putting stuff in the oven in 7 minutes. Just rolling right along today. That's fun. Is that a piece of dill? There's dill in my parsley. Squeeze me. The Procrastinator. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Just grabbing a little container. Oh no, the kids are home upstairs. They're home. Nasamo liked the name too. He laughed at it. Procrastinator. Time for WrestleMania, you believe it, Dust. You better believe it. It's WWE Sundays. Yeah, I'm happy you found us. Assuming by your username that you do baking, welcome. Welcome to our little foodie fam corner here on Twitch. We're gonna go nice and fine with this. Wait, Eric, what? Learned how to make chlorophyll foam recently? Is that from parsley then? Did my parsley remind you of it? Just going by the green color that it has. A parsley would probably be the most flavorful green thing you could use for that. Oh, really, Dust? You deal with stompers, let's say, in the apartment, too? It really just makes you enjoy the peace and quiet, doesn't it? There we go. We'll just pop that in the fridge for now. Keep it fresh. Okay, now there's only 2 minutes until we check the oven. That was easy. You miss your house? Oh, yeah, right? And that is like something I am like so excited to work towards for our future. Blend greens with cold water, boil it, skim the foam off. What? That's it? That's so easy. Okay, I'm getting really excited. What else? Let's get some plates out. We'll need a cutting board for the pork when it's ready. Same there, house goal, right? It's like such a good incentive. One of these days it'll happen. Everything good takes time, we know this. Bonk. Good lord, they are stomping. Yes, yes they are. Place foam on cheesecloth cloth over the ice bath. And that's it. You don't need like a stabilizer or anything. There, we'll bang back. We'll bang back. Shay, shutty uppy. That's me being nice. There's nothing happening on this confit front. There's nothing happening on this confit front. I think I'm gonna like temp this pork though. We're gonna temp this pork and just get an idea of how much longer we think it's gonna have to cook for. It's important so that we know when to put the root veggies in at the right time. That's where we're at. It's definitely making a nice crust. I don't think we're even anywhere close at all because it literally looks like raw still. Yeah. See if I go farther in, like 90. 90. But what did we learn yesterday on stream? Once it got up to like the 100 mark, it didn't take that much longer to finish it. So, do I want to put the root veggies in now? 10 more minutes. We'll do 10 more minutes. Throw them on now? Well, it's lower than the temperature yesterday, right? Because we were at like 425. But it is the time? Okay. Let's move this over as far as we can go. Yeah, that is a good point. Is like putting all of the cold stuff onto this pan now is gonna cool it back off. So you have to leave yourself like a bit more time almost. This pork is really big. I think I can only fit the potatoes on here. Because we are making like so much today. Ooh, there's yummy oils coming off. So I might prep another sheet pan just for the other root veggies. If you're cooking for just 2 people though, you should be able to fit everything on one pan. It's a 2-pan dinner. Spread it out. You really don't want it piled up, so I'm even gonna like push the potatoes down that way. One nice even layer to roast. Otherwise, yeah, it'll take so long to finish this meal. There we go. I'm cooking definitely way more than 2 portions today. It's more of like a six portion meal. We'll switch this up again. Crimson, you should ask for the meat thermometer for Christmas if you can. Stealing the apple and onion out too, just at this moment so I can show you. It is actually coming along better than I thought. It's sizzling. There's a good liquid in the bottom. I thought we'd just like Ah, just splashed myself in the face. Give it a little stir. Okay, one sec. Wouldn't be the first time, and definitely not the last time. But yeah, give it a little zhuzh, and then we'll pop it back in. Confit, it's not really gonna get browned at all. If you guys are thinking that, it's more gonna get like translucent and saucy. That didn't go as planned. You have an analog thermometer. The digital is nice because it does read so quick. You don't have to wait as long. Let me just prep this other sheet pan here for the root veggies, since we ran out of room. Or I'll just pop it into our other roasting pan. I don't have to do any foil or anything. But now we're crowding up the oven with all of the things. Yeah, if I was at work, I'd get so in trouble from splashing that in my eye. Have to do an incident report. Near miss. Wayne would get mad at me again. Yeah, not mad, yeah, just disappointed. Okay. Doot. Maple butter, dill. Scrape all that goodness, so we're not wasting it. And if you're like me, you didn't want to use the maple because it's expensive, just use brown sugar. Same, but different. Spread that out. That's all it is. It's nothing crazy. But apparently, it is crazy. It's Wayne's World, I just work in it. Can I fit this beside the confit? I feel like I can if I turn it. Yes, legendary. Okay, that's gonna go in the oven as well. That was definitely an Annie command. Things are working. Such a good feeling when everything's in the oven. Don't ask me why my nose is running. Don't ask me. Okay, now I'm gonna set another timer. Let's do 20 minutes and we'll see what the pork temperature is at.
That was 30 minutes though, right?
What?
Right?
Pardon?
The timer was 30 minutes?
I think so.
Yeah, because it shut down for an hour. So 30 minutes is already 90 degrees.
That's nuts. Hi, Spacin. Best feeling when you get to finish up, right? It's like, okay, everything's in the oven. All the hard things are done. Now you just have to wait. Maybe do a little bit of cleanup if you want. And you have extra time if you want to like make a quick dessert or something. Up to you. Up to you. But I'm going to do a little cleanup, I think. Because that sounds good to me. Not that there's much. It's smelling quite tasty in here already. I will say that. Quite tasty indeed. What's everyone else getting up to today? I think we're gonna do, well, time permitting. We'll see how it goes and how we feel after stream. A little quick Costco run for Samo. Grab some things for him to go up to camp with. Maybe go to Mark's and get a pair of jeans. I'm ready for a pair of jeans in my life again. It's been like 10 years since I owned a pair of jeans. It's time. That's my Christmas gift I asked for. 70 at the Bay. They're 60 at Mark's right. They're $60 at Mark's right now from 100. So I thought that was a pretty good price. Just finished canning the last jar of bitter orange marmalade. Yum. Half an hour ago. You got 15 liters? That's wild. Are you gonna give some away for Christmas presents? I'm just gonna blow my nose really quick. It's being annoying. Okay, way better. You'll be gifting most of it away. That's amazing. I love homemade gifts like that. Okay, while we're waiting, we're gonna do a little Lego advent calendar together. I have a couple days worth that I saved up for us. Thought that would be fun. I'll bring it over just a sec. We're playing 2. There's no puppers in the park. I always check. I always check if there's puppers in the park. This is what it is though. Ta-da! Lego time while we wait. Why not? Have fun with it. Right? Okay, is that the best view? I don't know how it looks the best. Kind of hard to tell. But this is like the set. It's kind of messy because I keep like moving it around every day, but it comes with different characters and stuff. It's Harry Potter themed for the movie / books. There's like some really cool stuff. Like this one I just built the other day is a mailbox that actually opens up. And then there's like this little piece of mail that you can put in. And it's just like, what? This is the cutest thing ever. You have the same one? We're twinning. Or this one. Have you seen this, wizard? Okay, so where did I end off? Was it the 13th? Okay, 13's done. I gotta do 14. Holy, 14, 15, 16, 17?
Holy!
I really saved them up. This is like, I don't know, a little bar stand or something. It's hard to describe it, but there's like a drink and a candle that sits on top. When we build them, I'm just gonna turn this. I think it's easier to do it like this. Closer. It is Sunday fun day, right, Cookie? I can't believe I missed like the last 4 days though. I'm way behind. I don't get mini Christmas Legos, but these ones are some of my favorites. And Samo always tries to get it for me every year. Okay, we made a thing. More candles. This reminds me of the Christmas tree. Oh, it's a bottle, not a glass. Ta-da! It's like a little bookshelf sort of thing. I don't know. What do we call it? Looks like it should live in the dining room or something, though. The dining hall, if you will. Okay, 15. And I was saying to Sam that this advent calendar has really come a long way since like the first couple years they did it. The pieces actually get like better every year, where I thought it would be like opposite. It's like, oh no, we're running out of ideas. And they get like kind of crappier. You have the candle in Fortnite? Are you guys still loving the Lego Fortnite or what? Okay, this is like a beverage barrel. Whether it's like wine or whiskey or something, I think. You'll see. It's pretty cool though. What? I'm confused already. Okay, I got it. Don't worry. Got it. Sorry, it's a butterbeer keg. You're right. Because Hogsmeade. Thank you. Thank you for the proper terminology that my brain honestly would have never thought of. So thank you, Crimson. For the open world survival game that it is, it's pretty well done. Not overly complicated. That does sound fun. Okay. We did it. The butterbeer keg. Adorable. Obviously, that goes in the dining hall. Obviously. Okay, that is 15. We need 16. All the way on the bottom here. Yeah, I'm working hard. I need some extra hydration, hey? Okay, one sec. Okay, we got a light post, it looks like. And then in 10 minutes, we're checking the oven again. Ta-da! Okay, that's the base. That. That. That's pretty cool. Ta-da! A lampy post. It's very tall. Okay, last one. 17. Hello, DDP, HHH. All of the H's. Hello there. Is it Hermione? I believe it's Hermione with the crazy curly hair. And if I remember her outfit from that scene. Fun fact, my hair is crazy like Hermione's, so when I was young, people called me Hermione. I didn't like it then, but I don't mind it now. Drink your water. I did. What do you want from me? It's Leviosa. Ta-da! We got the beverage. She's got the bevies on deck. Okay, that's it, chat. Crushed it. There's always a couple extra pieces they send of the really small ones, just in case you lose it. Backup options. Or you eat it? She does look like she had a bit to drink. You should have seen the other side, because like the minifigures, the heads usually have 2 different faces printed on. So like look at the other side. Very angry. I was like, I don't think we want that one today. You looked like Harry Potter when you were a kid. Nice. Harry. Harry. Okay, that was fun. Thanks, everyone. Look at all my lovely Lego things. I think this is one of my favorite minifigures that came with it. Is it gonna focus? No, it doesn't want to. Fun and games were had. Hello, pork roast. Are you there yet? Hello, Porco.
23 minutes.
In 23 minutes, you think it'll be ready? Whoa, that kind of sounds accurate. That's Sam's guess, chat. In 23 minutes from now, the pork will be ready. Should we set a timer? Should we see if that's actually accurate? In the meantime, I'm just cleaning up. Okay, Samo's challenging himself. We really made like no dishes on stream today. Also, a benefit of making a 1 to 2 pan meal, we ended up with 2 because we just cooked so many ingredients. But if you're cooking for less people, you could do it in 1 pan easily. Yesterday's stream was so many dishes. It was wild. Double dishwasher, for sure. We didn't even use a stove cam today. That feels weird. Literally everything in the oven. And it's not looking like there's too much juices on the pan yet. Maybe they're still building up with the potatoes, but I don't think we're gonna get like a pan gravy from that. And that's okay. We just wanna make sure that we don't overcook it then so it's not dry. And then another tip we can say is if the pork is cooked early, it can always rest out of the oven. If the root vegetables have to finish up for a little bit of time in there still. It's always good to rest your meats after you cook them before you eat them. So that might just happen anyways. easy mode. I can like just fit all of the pots that I have in this cupboard. I don't even feel like I have that much. Might as well just keep this, I think, for the pork. This makes sense. That's a good cutting board to keep there. I'll switch it out. This one I think would be too small anyways. Smelling so good and garlicky. We're chilling while we wait. Hmm? Thought you said something. No. No, he didn't. We need a carving fork. I was trying to think of the word because I haven't used one in a while. Carving fork for the roast. It's Sunday roast day. This one is a deadly one too. Had it since culinary school. Okay, that's our timer. We get to check on the pork and potatoes again. Here, maybe we will come over to the stove for a second. Hello? Camera? Did it die? I guess my phone died. Just kidding. Just joking. Potatoes are crunchy as heck still. But that's okay. If Samo said like 30 minutes, that's pretty accurate. We could always turn the temp up near the end too, right? Rest the pork, finish the taters. So it really looks like it's cooking along. And those taters, I think they are just getting the chill off of them. Internal 120. So yeah, that'll be done before the root veggies, I'm gonna say. We're gonna go for a medium cook on this pork as well so that we can rest it out. and have it nice and juicy. Did I say 120 or 130, Sam? 120? So about 25 more degrees to go then. Got 25 more degrees to go. And that just raised 30 in 20 minutes. So I'll set another 20 then, ish, or less, 15. Samo says 15 minutes, Porco's done, and then we'll finish off the veggies. You have one on? Okay. You're having a beef roast for dinner, so same hat? Totally, yeah. Yeah, Sundays growing up, my mom would always make a little bit of a fancier dinner for the fam. We've talked about this in previous streams too. Like family dinner day. Or if you don't live by any family, you could always have a nice get together with your friends once a week. It's nice to have a little routine like that though. 800 degrees for 30 seconds should do it, Proxima. That would do it, yeah. Wouldn't a pushpin thing for cooking be helpful to figure out if it's cooked? Talking about the things like for turkeys and chicken. I suppose. I don't love cooking meat though with things inside of it, especially like plastics is not good for us at all. So I think it's easy enough just to use our thermometer every now and then. You're having a hot pot Christmas dinner? Dude, nice. I don't know what I'm having. I think I'm having Ukrainian food then. Oh, I'm gonna get destroyed and that's okay. I'm gonna eat all the things that I shouldn't eat, but that I also want to eat and haven't eaten in a long time. So yeah, I get Ukrainian, Christmas on Christmas Day. Christmas Eve, I get brunch, and Boxing Day, I don't know what I get yet. But there was this one year, Sam and I, we did Korean fried chicken for Christmas, and it was amazing. It was so fun, because that's what they traditionally do there. So we did something like very different than in North America. Switch it up. They do sell thermometers that work inside of ovens, Cookie says, but they're probably less accurate than an instant read. You're probably right. Also, are they very expensive too? Like, whoa, hey? Probably. You have some that go inside that has a phone app. Is that the meter? The meter? I'm just loading up the dishwasher with these few things while we're waiting. And so the pork will come out to rest. We can turn the oven up to finish off the root veg so it gets a little bit of browning on it, because that's never a bad thing. It should time out perfectly, because that pork will rest for like 10 to 15 minutes anyways. If you were making this meal for like people that you were having over, you would have easily had enough time to make a dessert while everything else was roasting. Just a suggestion. But we already made our dessert yesterday, so I'm free today. We will typically always make our dessert for stream on Saturdays. so that Sundays are still quick and easy. So I know y'all still have like a life outside of the internet, even if we don't want to go back to it. Inkbird has one? I've never heard of this before. Sounds fancy though. How you been? Hi, old style. I've been good. How are you? Welcome in. Happy end of the weekend. Okay, we're cleaned up. You been decent? That's nice. That's good to hear. Oh, nice, Scooter. You got the meter thermometers when they were on Kickstarter, so you got them in bulk. I'm sure they've really gone up in price since then, hey? So I'm just gonna grab a small piece of tin foil so that we can tent the pork when it comes out of the oven. We're just gonna rest it on the cutting board. You got a link? Yeah, you can share it if you want to share the link for the thermometer since we're all talking about it. It is really smelling good. Automod. Automod meat thermometer. That is held for approval. Oh, cookie. Inkbird, sweet Bluetooth. You like it, Eric? I've never used a thermometer like that, but I've heard a lot of people really enjoy it. Another good, we can say Christmas gift. If you're still last minute shopping for maybe someone who likes to cook in your life. Seven moments, chat. 7 moments. You like that there's no plastic on it? Yes. Yeah, those plastics, they're not the best for us, right? And the Pro Buyer was very accurate versus the wireless one. I'm clicking on this. I didn't even click on it. Oh, cool. There's 16% off right now in Canada. Wait, and then something just popped up on my browser that says there's a site that has it half off. Whoa. It might have been the Honey. The Honey browser add-on. Gotta get those coupons. It is smelling so garlicky, holy smokes in here. I think I might need some sour cream with my potatoes today. Let me see if it's still viable. The Bluetooth one that you have is good too. It's viable. I'm so happy. There's nothing worse than opening sour cream to a moldy container. But you have an extender that came with it too. So many fancy things for kitchens now. Anyone else in chat like need sour cream with their roasted potatoes? Or is that just a me thing? No? I think it's part of my Ukrainian heritage or something. The boys always make fun of me though. It's like, would you like some potatoes with your sour cream? Or yeah, it goes to water, but there's no mold inside. You're like, what? What happened here? You do that, Ninja Man? Yes, I knew I wasn't alone in here. Same with at work too. Whenever we do roasted potatoes, sometimes I forgot to put like sour cream or like a dip in the salad bar for the guys. So there's always be a couple like, do you have any sour cream for the potatoes? Like they'd be like so distraught. Like it was the worst thing ever. It's like, fine, I'll get the sour cream-o, but only because I also want it. 4 minutes. 4 minutes, that's it, and we're almost there. I'm pumped. I think we'll still stay within our 3-hour limit. Imagine on Sundays if we go over the 3-hour mark, stream just ends. Shut it down. Well, that's it then, guys. Sorry. You're that guy, Eric? Yes. Gotta have the sour cream with the taters. I literally always have a tub of sour cream in the fridge. Always. And then I'm also gonna use it up. Probably when Sam leaves, because I don't know, do you like onion dip with chips? He's not an onion guy, so I was assuming he wouldn't want the onion dip with the sour cream with chippies. So I'll make that like Thursday or something, or we'll do it Friday together after he's gone back to work. A treat ski, if you will. And I don't know at all what we are gonna be cooking next week. Let me look at this for a sec on Twitch. Our menu requests. But yeah, I haven't even thought of it yet. We got chicken in the freezer, we got ground beef in the freezer.
Just too classic.
Lobster?
That's New Year's.
Prime rib and lobster. I'm coming on up. Pack an extra bag. Just for that day, though. Just for that day. Okay, there's 2 minutes left. Do we want to take the pork out? We can't rush it. We gotta wait. What? Turkey and ham for Christmas, Wayne?
Yeah.
That's what you're making?
Yeah.
Mashed potatoes. What's everyone else doing for Christmas? Turkey. Are they whole or just thigh and breast?
Soul.
Nice. Make the biggest stock pot ever. Send some soup my way. I'll get my fill of turkey on my Christmas day, and maybe since I'm going to the farm, there might be like a goose or something else. There was always sometimes like a piece of wild game that one of my uncles got and hunted. But I will be honest, a lot of times it wasn't cooked right. Like, you know, when you in holiday vacation, when they poke the turkey that's aerated? Yeah. That was the goose once. It was like that, like when your mom is like, don't have that. I was like, okay. What?
Pork is ready.
The pork's ready? Word. We talked enough. Christmas breakfast, butter croissant, smoked salmon. Oh yes, Eric, that is what you always do. I remember this. I want that too. Maybe I will make that for myself. Cookie turkey, scallop potatoes, dressing, gravy made from the... Oh nice, you saved Thanksgiving turkey stock. Now that is prior planning, my dude. Love it.
Are you gonna make croissants?
Am I gonna make croissants? You're asking the person that's literally allergic to wheat.
Yeah,
I did, split over 3 days.
Yeah, I'm the one that's pooping.
Yeah, as the saying goes, you cooked your goose. Okay. That's what you get. That's what you get. I dropped the thermometer. Okay, let's just double check this before we take it out. We're going for a 145. Sambo, it's only at 130.
Only at 130?
I'm turning up the heat. I'm turning it up. I don't even care. I don't think we're gallivanting today, nope. I'm also gonna stir these.
That's okay, I don't really want to gallivant on Sunday with the crazies.
Chad, I'm turning the heat up 50 degrees. But look at these. Those are actually looking so good. I just want to get them stirred and coated again.
Easy. Costco.
Everything's just taking its sweet time.
That's good. Supposed to take a little bit of time before pork roast.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm gonna like group these back together. And honestly, I'm gonna pour more butter that I had over them.
Always need more butter.
You're not allowed to let your root veggies get dry.
No dry veggies.
But it roasted really nice and even when I spread them out at first. Now I'm gonna keep them a little closer together just as they finish off. So it gets more glazy.
Yeah.
What? What are you doing?
I have to go downstairs to the mailbox.
Like that. Just because our pan is really big and spread out. And then wait, there's also more because this is looking really good too. We'll stir this. Did you see the glaze, Greek?
Oh, that's looking good.
Look at it. Everything's starting to get translucent and cooked down and saucy. Oh. Oh. Stream Elements died today. I think we'll chalk it up to that. But wait, there's more. I love saying that, Bonk. Spread it back out. I want to taste this, I think, just to see if it needs more salt or something. Little piece of onion, little piece of apple. Careful, it's gonna be hot. Mmm. The apple is soft. The onions have a little bit of crunch still. I think I'll do a little bit more salt. And like the herby flavor is really good too. From the thyme and the rosemary, it's not overpowering. We'll pop that back in too. And away we go. More like a chutney almost without nuts. Almost. Almost. This was my plan for like something saucy to have on the side. Hey, you could serve a warm chutney. For sure. Why not? And yeah, I'm getting hungry too, Greek. I'm almost ready here. Breakfast was a while ago. Like a long while ago. Okay, well, since I'm not using this other camera today, I think I'm gonna take that down while we're waiting. but I will keep my phone charged. Chutney with bone-in pork? I believe I've made that for you on Stream Bug, didn't I? Was it like an apple cherry chutney or something? I think I've made this. And yeah, the potatoes are just like soaking up all of the pan juices right now. It's pretty insane, Greek. I don't remember if it was a request, excuse me, from you or someone else. Yeah, I don't remember that. Okay, list for the day is done because the gravy is not gonna exist. We get an apple onion gravy instead, let's say. There's only 4 minutes left to wait again. It's pretty nuts like how fast 10 minutes goes by when you're cooking. You get really good at timings when you work at a restaurant. And especially like a busier high-end restaurant, we can say, where like the chef is working in the kitchen still. And like you're calling bills and you have to tell the chef timings on the food that you're creating for the tables. Like, I always remember, like, a good chef will make you say the minute timing. You can't just say it's, like, coming up soon. It's like, okay, is it 5 minutes? Is it 2 minutes? Is it 7 minutes? You, like, really have to be sure of what you're saying because the rest of your coworkers are also all going off of the same timing, right? So, like, if you lie to make yourself like feel good and pretend like you're not behind, you literally sandbag everyone else that's cooking with you alongside you. And then you like, yeah, you make the whole team suffer, right? You miss a local restaurant that did a bone-in pork chop, fire grilled and finished in the oven. Oh, something about like, yeah, the fat over fire, the flavor that it gets. An apple cherry chutney that had a bit of a spicy bite, yum. Yeah, when you have those food memories that make your mouth water. That made my mouth water just saying it. It's Santa. He returned. Oh. Hopefully it wasn't a breakable gift. That's what the downstairs neighbor gets. They got. Santa isn't very careful with the fragile packages. Hopefully it wasn't fragile. We don't know what it is. I'm not opening it. It might be a surprise. Yeah, we got him good. Suckers. Sometimes I honestly wonder if the person below us can hear the stomps from above us. Because like sometimes the stomps are so hard, you feel it in the floor. It's like, wow, there was some force behind that. 1.5 moments. Feels like a lifetime. And then we'll check on the pork one more time. It should be good to come out of the oven. If not, c'est la vie. That's the way it goes sometimes. You gotta wait. Can't rush it. He dropped the box. Whoa. Okay, it looks right. Like when the crust starts to split like that, that's usually when you know. But let's see. Look how many times I've used this already today. Would we say it's helpful? I would say so. Just going by the feeling of it, we're definitely getting close. So 136 now. So we're just gonna keep that in there. Yeah, it's rising up really nice. The potatoes are cooking, same with everything else. Let's see. Oh yeah, they're almost cooked through. They're just not super browned, which we can just give them a quick broil afterwards. It's starting to look like it looks better every time we take it out, hey? Hi, Speed. Welcome back. How was the rest of your weekend so far? It is actually pork. It's a pork loin roast with the bones still on it. What was it called on the label or the package? I forget. But I liked how they said it. Just wash my hands after. Pork loin center French rack. Pork loin center French rack. Javelin?
I was trying the photos online.
Nice. That's a nice color.
That's Dave.
David. And yeah, that hunk of meat was like under $20 to buy. It was a no-brainer, really. Okay, I'm gonna take a really quick bathroom break again at this time. I'll be back and we are almost there. I know for sure our apple onion confit is done. Our root veggies are almost complete, like kind of 10 minutes away. Same with the pork. Guys, it's smelling really good out here. Almost like too good. We're smelling up the hallway? That's what they get? I'm actually getting really hungry, so I keep drinking water. Really want to slap Stream Elements, but yeah, I don't even know if it's fully here, Bonk. You're right. Scooter. I don't know what its issue is. It's been causing a ruckus lately, though. That's all I can say. Just causing a ruckus. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? I do want to keep my eye on the root veggies. I don't want them to get too dark. The brown sugar and stuff, but I think it's gonna be perfect. Just with... Oh my gosh, bless you. That was so loud, it literally echoed in here. Okay, but when we use the sugar on the root veggies, I'm just watching so that it doesn't burn, because that will happen quicker. Okay, sounds good, Greek. Be safe driving around town. Enjoy it. Hopefully I will see you next week. And yeah, Sam was going back to work, so say bye to him now because you won't see him on Friday. He'll be gone.
Bye.
Bye.
See patty cakes for a couple months either.
Patty cakes?
Yeah.
Why? He already went?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was his last rotation before. That was funny. I was like, did he go there early when I saw his one photo?
No, he's already there.
He's got the right idea. He's got the right idea, chat. This guy that we work with, is he 65? He's 65. And he works like for a bunch of months at a time, and then he'll go to like Southeast Asia for like 2 to 3 months. Bye, Greek. Take care. Bye. Like, now that's the life for me. Okay, 5 moments. 5 moments. And then I feel like it is the time now. What, just because Samo said it would be done at 2:30, it decided not to be? Because we were really rolling along there for a good bit. And then it just started to slow down. Maybe there was a bit of a stall since it is such a big piece of meat. You never know. But it is okay. It's true. I'd rather have undercooked meat than overcooked meat. Because we could always fix undercooked meat, but you can't fix the overcooked meat. You just have to start over. There is no rewind dial on that one, sadly. My watch says you're almost there. Just keep standing. I will? Yeah, we hit 3 hours on stream. No! Well, we still have 10 minutes, so we might just make it. Phew. Cookie, thank you for the 909.
Hey, Cookie got smart.
Did you calculate that, Cookie? You're like, hey, if I give 909, we'll get an even amount. I love it. I always use the fitness app, Dust. Every day that I go for a walk, I record an outdoor walk. I love it, Cookie. I was like, was that coincidence? Because I noticed those numbers. FCB, thank you. Friends, nothing's even happening. We got another hype train already. Thank you for the 1,000 FCB. Okay, ready? Choo choo. That's for you guys. And thanks, Twitch. Twitch is like Santa right now. We get gifts. That was weird. My watch said 2:51 for the time, and then when I looked at the time on the timer left, it also said 2:51. Scooter, thank you for the 16. Thank you. It's just 2 minutes. It seems like a very long time, but I don't think it really is. I'm really starting to smell the carrots. They really get floral, I find, when you roast carrots and parsnips. I'm really starting to smell the sweetness of them. They might be done. We might have to take them out, just keep them warm on the stovetop. It's seriously the longest 2 minutes. Who did this? Anonymous. What a sneaker. Just finished off that tier. Thank you, whoever that was. Wait, we didn't even get any sub alerts from it. But we're at level 2 now, so thank you. We'll do this instead again. Choo choo for a level 2. Welcome into the kitchen crew. We got Gamera OG. My name is Kua Highway 070, TX Mariposa, as well as Hippie UK. Welcome in. Okay, this is the timer. This is the timer. Okay, chat, cross your fingers and your toes and everything. But the time is now. It's gotta be now. Look at the juices running on the pan now. Juices are looking really nice. So is this pork though. Thank you, Cookie. Holy smokes, another 804. Okay, so we're going like right for the center, kind of by the bone, because that's where it takes the longest to cook. Beautiful. Okay, we're at a 142 was the lowest. Leave it in still, Sam?
Nope.
Or we're good? Okay. 142, he says it's good. I don't want to stab it right now. So I'm just gonna lift it up with the... Oh, there we go, because I had my thing uneven under there. Give it. Is it stuck onto the rack? A bit. Ouch, it's hot. Gives it. I don't want to disturb the juices right now, but I gotta turn this off. And then let's take the rack out too, actually. Just lift it up with this. And then spread the potatoes out more. Get the pork juices. But yeah, we're gonna spread those taters out big time. There. Thank you for the biddies, Scooter. And then this is also looking perfect to me. I'm gonna take those out. Make sure they're all cooked through. Beautiful. All tender. I don't want it to get any darker because then the sugar will start to taste a bit burnt. So maybe I'll be able to actually tent these together. So what tenting is, this is why we tore the foil earlier. Just kind of making like a little tent around the piece of meat. So not like wrapping it really tight because it'll keep cooking if you do that. That's all I'm gonna do for those things to stay warm for the next couple moments. Get him, Cookie. Slap him. Oh, stream elements. Of how we're just like at war with them. And then as well at the same time, although this is looking like pretty good since we turned the heat up. I'm gonna show you the other camera, but the confit, or the apple and onion. Okay, potatoes are on the bottom rack. Gonna crank this for a few moments. And we're almost there. Oh my gosh, it smells good. I know I just keep saying that, but it's like straight up. Thank you, friends, setting off. I think this is the third hype train. I can't remember. Maybe the second. 5 subs, over 3,000 bits again. Thank you. And we got a new emote too, which is really cute. This emote is accurate of how we're feeling right now to stream elements. Very accurate. Choo choo. Eric. The things that we have dealt with, technology-wise, over the last almost 6 years. Okay, I don't think the potatoes will be done in 2 minutes only. So we're just over the 3-hour mark, unfortunately. That was unexpected. Unfortunately. We always try and stay within 3 hours on Sundays, Samuel. You know this. But every oven cooks differently. Every piece of meat is different too. And that's just something that you have to be patient with. And we know that good food takes time. That's it. I'm gonna eat a parsnip because it's looking at me. Look at it. It's dripping butter. You know you added enough brown sugar when it's like sticks to your teeth. It makes a candy in your mouth. With the butter, it's so good. It's dripping flavor. Yeah, fat equals flavor. We also learned that this weekend on stream. Fat equals flavor. No skimping on it, please. But wow. So sweet and caramelized. I'm gonna try a potato, and I just want to see like how cooked it is versus if I can just brown these and finish them under the broiler, because that's also another quicker option. First we're gonna blow it though so we don't burn our mouth. Just waiting on the taters. But the pork is resting anyways. It has to rest for at least 10 minutes before we cut it. The taters need to cook a little bit longer still. So we shall. But by the time everything's on the plate and sliced, It should be perfect. Perfect timing. Really love how that confit turned out. That was so easy. Effortless. I'm just seeing who else is streaming on Twitch right now while we're waiting. Actually quite a bit. 4,000 people are watching Food and Drink. I think a lot of like bigger gaming streamers are doing Christmas streams right now, which is really cool. Walter Mellon, hello. How was your weekend? I believe you got gifted a sub to the channel the other day. Welcome back to the kitchen crew as well. We're just waiting patiently right now on our roasted potatoes. I have pork resting here just in front of me under this side of the foil, and then I have our root veggies are done here staying warm. And our roasted potatoes are in the oven, and our apple onion confit just came out too. Cute Christmas emotes. I'm so happy that I added those for this year. I've never done that before. Yeah, I'm getting impatient. I don't want to wait anymore. It's time to eat. It's time. And maybe I'll actually keep doing that with the follower emotes. Just make them more like themed to the season or a different holiday during that time. That was fun. And they're emotes that everyone can use too, which I thought was important. You like those ones too? I really love the little mushroom. The fun guy. There's sizzles. That's my report, which is important. We definitely want sizzles if we're roasting things. Sizzles. We're gonna go 5 minutes on those sizzles, and then we're gonna brown it under the broiler. What did you get up to this weekend? Did you do any cooking? Or streaming even? It's been like such a fun, chill stream today. Waiting on things in the oven and chatting and learning. You made a mushroom casserole? That sounds good. What was in it? I don't know if I've ever had a mushroom casserole. Literally been smelling garlic for like almost the past 3 hours. Garlic forever and ever. No streaming this weekend, but tomorrow you will. Sweet cookie factory for care packages. That's what I'm doing coming up. But at the end of the month, because I don't like sending things during this season, because postage is just insane. Sometimes things get lost, it costs more. And it's always nice to get a little bit of something extra in January to start the year too, right? That's what we do here. But yeah, I'm getting excited. I gotta make all the graphics up for the stuff this weekend. Or for me, my weekend is during the week. Halfway there. Halfway through the timer. Trying to soak that metal rack that was under the pork. It really got stuck on. Pop a little water in the sink, help it along. You're gonna risk it. I'm sure you'll be okay, because you're probably sending it, like the packages, to like a lot of Americans or people closer to you. Whereas like I don't send my packages to a lot of Canadians, so it's very risky once you go like out of the country and even internationally. You've already committed, you'll be okay, trust me. If you're sending it within the States, I think you'll be fine. Don't even fret. Plus, like, they have to be pretty good during this time of year as far as, like, the postal system goes. They should be used to this season and how busy it gets. And then just another suggestion, if you're sending foods overseas, try to put an ingredient list with it if you can, as well as a recipe if you're sending homemade stuff. Just for customs in case they check your package. And also specify on your customs form that it's not for resale and that it's homemade. Otherwise, you could have packages that don't get to your destination. They will just get checked at customs and they'll disappear. I've had that happen. So those are some things that I've learned sending food goods that you make to different countries. I hope that helps. Because it was so disappointing when you like send packages and it just goes into the void, right? The sender doesn't know what happened, the receiver doesn't get it, and the post office has no idea. Okay, that was our 5 minutes. I'm shutting the oven off and turning the broiler on. Woohoo! Woohoo, chat. Just want to show you these while they're sizzling because it actually looks so good. Now those are coming along. And that was always the other thing too, Cookie, yeah. It's like, what happens to those packages though? If they don't pass customs, do you think that they pick through it?
Oh, they ate our jerky for sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they ate the jerky, it's true. That disappeared. Because you have to say what's in the package, right? So if they read it, they're like, oh, that's not allowed. Very trusting on their part, though, I will say. Just gonna put this fan here because we got the oven open. You know what happens then. You just put a chuck roast in the oven. Oh, chuck is so good. That's gonna be definitely great in 3 hours. That's also the good part about chuck too. It doesn't take long to cook. Doesn't take long to cook. Okay, this root veg I'm just sneaking back underneath here since like the oven itself is off but still warm. It's WWE Sunday. They're mad at the smells. Maybe that's why they're stomping. Not sure why you said mushroom casserole. You made a tuna one. Oh, we were talking about tuna casserole. So you made it? Wait, did you make it with the chippies and the cheese on top, like I said? Or did you just make it how you always have it? There was mushrooms in the tuna casserole, though. I've never done that. Feel like a mushroom soup kind of base, almost. If you got the broiler on, chat, you really can't go anywhere. Do not leave the kitchen. It was a pantry raid. You didn't have chippies. That's okay. Just panko. That would still be good. As long as there's like something crunchy and cheesy on top. It would. You guys hear the sizzles and the popping that's happening? It's kind of crazy stuff going on over there. The amount of smells in this place is just out of control, honestly. I love using garlic. Garlic is life. And block cheese. Block cheese that you shredded in. What's that like? What does block cheese taste like? Is it just like pizza mozzarella almost? You actually do put mushroom soup in the tuna noodle casserole? The Lent staple growing up. Can you please open the window more, Sam, over there? I remember when my mom would make that for me too.
Siren is loaded.
Oh, it's about to go off, yeah. Okay, it's just starting to get browned. Oh, is it the one with the throwing apparatus? Black long hair? Oh. Is it a pity one?
Yeah.
Yeah, those ones are cute too.
Orange ball.
Cute puppers in the park, that's what life's all about. Okay, I'm gonna take a peek at here because sometimes it's hard to see into the oven. I actually think that looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. Oh yeah, they got crisped. Okay. Turning it off. This is a miracle. The oven's turned off. I didn't know if we'd ever get there today. Block cheese is just block mozza and cheddar, the cheap stuff. Okay. Ah, that's the one, the brick cheese. I wasn't sure if it was like the same or different. Obviously different. I'm scared right now because there's a lot of porky juices on the cutting board. I think I'm just gonna pour it into a bowl. Look, we're like almost, like literally going over. I'm just gonna go to over the sink for this. Ah! Can we do it? Haha. If you ever doubted my professionalism, I wouldn't.
Right now, yeah,
Okay. Gonna wipe this so I don't make the wooden board messy. Oh, look at how yummy the pork juices look too, though. Just drink that. Alright, and this is just a weird piece from underneath. Don't look at that. Yuck. Okay, so here's how it turned out. I have a serrated knife here to carve it. And then I also have a carving fork, is what this is called. I got it a bit juicy because it was like sitting under the bones. And then all we need to do is cut starting from the bone this way through. Let's see if we even need this carving fork. And then the other thing we can talk about is if you're gonna cut like single bones, which I think I'm gonna just cut double bones for everyone. That sound good?
I'll take a triple bone.
A triple? No. You can have 2 for now to start, and then you can have more later if you need. Vyun? We were just talking about you yesterday. Vyun, how are you? The German would be here for the pork. Look. I get so excited. I think it's juicy. I just made some lines when I sliced it. But I would say that's a perfect cook. Yup. So we took it out at 143 Fahrenheit. And rested it for like a good 15 minutes. Okay, these ones on the end are a little bit larger, so I'm just gonna go singles. We got options. I hate how sometimes the bones are like really curved. It's hard to cut around them. Okay, I'm gonna do one more pouring of the juicy goodness. Oh, I did it. I did it. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh. Who needs pan gravy when you got au jus instead? Oh, I leaked a little bit there. That's not bad considering. That was very risky. But yeah, chat. I think that we did a good cook. The juices are clear. It's okay if it's a little bit pink in the center. No one's gonna die. Yeah, pour the juice over rice, or we're gonna have it with potatoes. How have I been? I've been good. Our life's always like a little bit crazy, you know that. But I've been good. I've actually been home lately, not at work. For almost 2 months now, which is really crazy to think of as well. And yeah, Sam got a new job. Yeah, roommate's probably getting a new job. Okay, I had to like really move us out of there because there's just so many things happening here. He was promoted. He actually is not cooking anymore. He left the catering side and is working just for the mine now, yeah. The mod clan is now complete. I think so. Or I don't think we're really missing anyone. Holy. Hey, look at how the potatoes turned out though. So like the pork was roasting on this pan for most of the stream. And then we popped the potatoes beside, and then once the pork was off resting, we spread this all out, and then got it crisped up. Oh, that's really hot.
They're really hot. They're all really hot.
Maybe I do want to come closer. Chat, did you know that things that come out of the oven is hot? As the saying goes in kitchens, hot things are hot. Oh my gosh, did I make pork caramel? Look at this. You better believe I'm eating that. Garlic roasted taters. Because it's Sunday. And we had fun day. I think that's good for now. Okay, ready? Parchment paper on top of foil under the potatoes. Fact. Okay, next one I believe should like go on the bottom of the plate too. It looks like potatoes, but this is apples and onions slowly cooked with some herbs. A dollop of that on there to eat with the pork.
That's the only thing I won't have.
You're not? Okay. Not on Sam's plate. Onions are scary.
Not scary.
Onions are scary. Root vegetables. Roasted with butter, brown sugar, dill, and salt and pepper. This is carrot and parsnip.
I'll take extra of those.
No, that's not how it works.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't think there really is extra for anyone.
Yes, ma'am.
That's usually a pre-order for something like that. You're alive? Wait. Do we need to have a serious chat after stream today, Vune? I don't like the whole meh part of that. That's Samo's. He didn't get any confit on his plate, so we'll just do this for him. A good drizzle of the juices. Roommate. These plates don't like... By the time it's plated, it doesn't look that amazing. But it's a roast dinner, I guess. Like, everything kind of looks the same because it's all roasted together. God, the juices won't stop. I accidentally poured some on my keyboard just now when I lifted this up. But can we stop it? You're tired, Vune? Okay, that is fair. Yeah, it's Sunday. And it's late for you. Okay, guys. I want some of this too. Samo?
Yeah.
That's so much food for under $20 piece of meat. Did your long message not go through? I might have missed it.
Yeah, fork knife. That's Wayne's?
The fork and knives are over there.
Okay.
I don't think the long message did go through. Okay, though. Nice. So you did open the practice together. That is awesome, dude. Thank you, Happy, for the 100 Bitlies, friends. The pork roast, it was $20 for the whole thing.
Can I come over?
Oh, he is coming over.
1 second.
And then I believe it was like $6 off or something. And I don't
No,
know.
this was nothing.
This was nothing off. It was just regular. So 20 bucks though for that. Still very inexpensive. I don't know if the pork needs extra salt. Let me know, Wayne. I can give you some Maldon. He says I'm deadly. I had a sneaky fork here and then I just grabbed a knife.
Oh. Sour cream?
Oh yeah, my sour cream. Mmm. Mmm.
Yep.
Yum. You want some?
Yep.
Good?
Nope. Yep. Is it sour cream, Wayne?
I'm good.
Okay.
He's not like us. He's normal. Bong, when you just say, yep, it's actually so good. Seasoned, right?
Yeah,
What was that?
I drooled.
Sam's drooling as he's cutting the pork. I like seen something fall. I was like, what is that? It's literally drool falling out of his mouth. Mm.
Yeah, you nailed that.
The pork juices are garlicky flavored from the potato now. Yeah, normal reaction, let's be honest. Wait, I keep forgetting to eat it with some of the apple onion. Is it good, dearly?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you needed?
Mm-hmm.
Because pork and apple and onion goes really good together. And I had all those things in the fridge.
I'll get another one of those for you.
Mmm. Mmm. This mixture just melts in your mouth. There's no structure left, even though it looks like there is. Vegetables, nice and caramelized from the brown sugar. Thank you very much, Eric. Mmm. This is like sweet and roasty. The pork is nice and savory. Potatoes have such a good roasty flavor from the garlic.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Sour cream is money with this.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Why is it? Wayne? Usually when it's silent chat, you know you did okay. That's my favorite, when like you have a dining room full of humans that you just fed and the whole thing's just quiet. People are eating, enjoying what's on their plate. There's no time to talk. I think we all needed this little family meal before we part ways again. Great Sunday roast. Are you soaking up pork juices with your potatoes?
Huh?
You wouldn't do that, right?
Nope.
That's crazy. These are all things that I like to eat, chat. I don't know about you. And also great leftovers. Really good leftovers. You can slice the pork, make a sandwich if you want. Chop it up cold, put it in a salad or something. Make fried rice. There's so many options for leftover pork. That looked like a very deadly bite. So what, total time? Actually, we could say probably 3 hours total. It took us to make the pork. And then just a little bit longer for the root veg. But it could have been 3 hours total if we put the veg in a little bit sooner too. It's always good to think about that part of it. I'm gonna have another bite, just like seeing him eat it. I want some of these juices and like the sour cream. Mm-hmm. $3.33. Is that the deadliest bite? And wait, with this meal, this is Samo's, you get bonus ribbies. Bonus ribbies with this one. Oh, did you save the whole fat cat by itself? This guy. Don't eat it with the meat. Just eat it by itself. Okay, I'm looking for someone to go raid. Good work. He will definitely need a long winter's nap. My gosh, this looks fun. I wish it was in English. This guy is like an Italian no-no on stream with him, but like I said, I wish I was in English. Who are we raiding, friends? I'm looking. Should we go raid Hippie? Homemade tater tots? What's this, Sam? Pfeffernusse. Rabbit something? Pfeffer? What did you do there with the rib? Can you not do that on stream? Like you're on camera. You look like a weirdo. Pfeffernusse. And then a tater tot casserole with the homemade tater tots. That sounds fun.
I want to say it's a rabbit mousse.
A rabbit mousse? I think he got bone chips. Yeah, there's nothing worse, right? Ribs. I guess we could have like rinsed off the bones or patted them off. Cause yeah, sometimes you get bone fragments there. Rabbit mousse. Pfeffer. Noose. I don't know. It's a German cookie? Well, there we go. Small spice cookies popular as a holiday treat with Germans and ethnic Mennonites in North America. It's pepper nuts. Wait, is that what I saw Kara and Nate eat at the German Christmas market then? It was a German gingerbread cookie, and it had like 3 nuts baked into it, and they said it was the weirdest gingerbread they ever had compared to American. Those are super good.
Yeah, they are really good.
Hebernader in Denmark, it's called. There's so many options. Okay, we're gonna go see Hippie then, because that sounds fun, and we did all of this research for him too. Cardamom, nutmeg, cinnamon, cloves, ginger, black pepper, mace, anise, sugar, butter, egg, flour. That sounds like a pretty proper gingerbread. Not far off. You like molasses and chai cookies? So do I. Okay. Hippie Wayfarer is set up. This guy is licking the plate clean even. That's how good it was. His last stream meal, yes. Dusty says, safe travels, Samo, and Merry Christmas to you.
I'll be around.
He'll be here on stream, he just won't be here, right? He's always around, we know this.
As long as I have internet, I'll be around.
All right, friends, it was a wonderful weekend of cooking once again. Like every day we cooked. That doesn't usually happen. 3 wonderful meals were had. Yeah, happy holidays and be safe. I will be back next weekend for streams. I will let you know what my schedule is looking like because I do have a few Christmassy things to attend. So I will plan it accordingly. And yeah, other than that, thanks for hanging out with us. There's so many bits like on my alert side. It's crazy. Thank you. Can you drink the pork juice? Sure, if you want to. He's drinking the pork juices in the bowl.
Cheers, everyone. Pork
Before it
juices.
ends. But yeah, we'll be back on Friday, or I will. I'll be back on Friday, 11 a.m. Pacific, to stream throughout the weekend again. Let's go see Hippie.
Woo!
See how his stuff turned out. Love y'all. This is counting down quick now. Love y'all. Stay safe out there, and you know where to find us if you need anything.
Bye.
Bye.